Okay, here's how to install our new screen rail system. You're on the outside of the window, I'm on the inside. Okay, you're going to have to pull the gaskets back. And you have two screen rails. The one that has the holes drilled on the back is for the bottom, that's for drainage. The jig is marked inside and outside. The pitch goes down towards the bottom, so if you stick the jig in there, you see how it lines up. Basically, you stick it in here, it goes over the frame, and if you get a shot from it going straight down, that lines it up with the outside of the window frame, because that's pretty much where you want to make sure it's even. You drill a little hole here. Leave the jig on there, that'll hold it in place for you. Run a screw in here. You tighten that one down all the way and slide the jig all the way across. Alright, now that lines up the other side. Go ahead and drill that hole. That screw gets buried. Okay, that makes the screen rail nice and even with the bottom. Now you're going to notice there's two more screw holes in the bottom. I'm going to drill them out. Okay, now these are for the two longer screws. Those two screws are basically being used as shims. This track, instead of making two extrusions, is a little too deep for the screen to go all the way down. So we're using these screws. We're going to run them in, and you're just going to run that screw about a 1/4 inch underneath the top of the rail. And that's something that you can adjust as you then lift the screen in. If it needs to go down a little bit more, I would say take a handheld screwdriver, because sometimes it's a little bit hard to get trigger control out of these impacts or these drills. So you run this one down, kind of like this, just a little bit so that the screen buries, and once you put the screen on there, you're going to redo this. Then you go ahead and stick the gasket back in. Gasket back in on the bottom. Okay, now you're going to do the same thing on the top. I'm going to pull the gasket out of the corners. Once again, you're going to take the inside of the jig. It goes like this. It actually holds and traps it up there. Now if you're hanging over a cliff, make sure you keep your hand on it, because when that jig disappears, that's the only one that you have there. Did you drill this one out too?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I'm just going to find where the little hole is there. I can't see very well today. There it is. One hole going up. Hold that. Pull it off here. Slide over to there. There's the hole. Okay, pull the jig off. Now you have your top and your bottom rail. Nice and easy. Replace the gasket. Stick it in. Okay, I do not have the screen for this one, but the idea would be you're on the inside, you take the screen, you stick it outside the window, you turn it the way it goes, you put the top in, and let the bottom sit in here. Any screen over 40 inches tall will have a pin on the side that you will need to mark from the inside drill, and that'll also secure the screen more as the screens get taller. And like I said, the secondary screws we put on the bottom here, you're going to want to take a handheld screwdriver And as you pop the screen in, make sure it's even. All you really need is a 1/4 inch lower than here, and that's all the box screen needs to embed. And that's how to install our new screen rail. That's it.